another basic kicking movement from the practice of Tai Chi. And to do this one, I'm going to come into a different stance. So first of all, I'm in this stance here, which is called the bow stance. I'll explain a bit more in a moment or two, but what I'm going to do is put my hands out like this and kick upwards and then return. And again, 2, 3, and 4. So this is a bow stance kick. As I said, I'm starting in this stance here, which is a bit like the stance that we make in boxing. Most of my weight is in my front leg here, my left leg. Some of the weight is in the back. And as I said, this is one of the basic sort of fighting stances in Tai Chi. So to come into the bow stance, it's called the bow because there's a bow here, and perhaps also, you know, a bow and arrow with an archer. The next thing I do is, what do I do with my hands? Because I'm going to be bringing the back leg up and trying to slap down with one of my hands. So there's two ways we can do this. We can have this position. It's called guard hands. Sometimes you have it that way around. That's called matched because my leading hand matches my leading leg left. I'm going to do it unmatched here, which means that my leading hand is my right hand matching my back leg. So all I'm going to do is, again, kick up and back down, kick up and back down, and kick up and back down. If you try this out, you'll notice that there's quite a lot going on because there's a big lifting movement and a kicking movement, but also the returning back to the stance. That's one of the most important things. So there's quite a lot to think about in this movement, and I'll do it on the other side as well. So I'm now in what's called a right bow stance because my right leg is leading here. And I'm going to come into my guard as well. So I'm going to bring my left hand in front of me for the guard and then kicking upwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as you can see, it's quite a complex movement. I'm a little bit out of breath. It asks quite a lot of me to do this, but I'll do a few more repetitions just so you can practice along. So in a left bow stance, this is a more natural stance for me to stand in. I've got my guard hands out here. I'm going to kick up 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And I'm going to switch stance into a right bow stance, and 1, and 2, thinking about the return, and 3, and 4, and 5. So these are bow stance, or gongbu as it's called, gongbu bow stance kicks from the practice of Tai Chi. Another thing to try out, and we'll be using these in some of the workouts we publish on this channel.